Good evening, fellow punters. Mickey D back with you here at 18:19, 20 past 6, you could say, with a few for tomorrow. We have one to run tonight. The other one for the road. He must have had more than one for the road. He must have had a few for the road because he didn't show up today on a very winnable race, I thought. The horse that was next in the betting last night, Boom Bawn, was stuffed by the impulsive one. I thought we'd be good enough to win that back to back, but he didn't show up. I don't know what the excuse was. I didn't get time to look. We have one Natural World running tonight at 7:30, so I hope that might go in for us. Bit of money for it. I think it's into 5 to 2 from 130. I have 4 for tomorrow. Somebody said last night that revert back to, was it Tom Dollard, revert back to the old format, but I might, we'll see. I thought this was maybe a better way for a little bit, we'll see how it goes, anyway, for a couple of evenings a week, and then when I have to do it on the phone, I can, it'll have to be the other way around, but this gets up online quicker, otherwise it takes about an hour the other way, this only takes about a half an hour, so you should have this up by 7 o'clock now, or maybe before it, whereas the other one wouldn't be up until 7:30. That's the reason I'm persisting with it for now until I see. Tomorrow, as you can see in front of you, there's a listed mares chase. It's the 125 at Bangor, fillies and mares, 9 runners, all carrying 11 stone 2. It was won by the Glancing Queen last year, and Maria's Benefit and Lady Buttons won it previously, so a good quality mare always wins it. Found On is rated 138. Well, that's a very decent rating. It's 5 for 8. It's won 5 of 8 chases. It's 2 for 2 this campaign. Mia Grace is rated 130, and it hasn't ran for 572 days. And then you have to go back to 127 rated after that, so it's really well in at the ratings. It's only a 7-year-old, and Martin Keatley, the trainer, out of his last 13 runners, he's had 2 winners, so you know that's reasonably all right. It's a 13-to-8 shot. I thought if that 13-to-8, 6 to 4, 2 points win on that. I think that I'm hoping that it'll win tomorrow and set it up for a nice little campaign throughout the winter. It's fierce well in, but that doesn't say it's going to win either. But there's a race there at 2 o'clock then. 3 miles of Class 2, 15 declared. It was won last year by Snow Leopardess, 5 to 1 joint favourite. And Yala Inky won it there a few years back, so always a good staying type wins it. Dan Skelton won it in 2015 and 17 and runs new recruit Le Milos. That's number 4 there. It's a 7-year-old out of Shirocco. It's rated 142, so it's no slouch. It's 3 for 7 over fences. It used to be trained by Tim Vaughan. It won off 122, 130 last New Year's Day, and then the 5th of February it won for 139, beating a good yardstick, I thought, in Dacia Abba, and it made all. And then it was last seen in the Grimthorpe, it was 4th, so it had a long old campaign there, and probably Doncaster, some horses don't like it either. Mention of Doncaster, did any back Fast Response last Saturday? It had won at Doncaster previously and came out, and it was very badly in at the ratings, and it opened up 18 to 1 and it won at 8th. Had a few pound each way on it just for loyalty's sake, but I didn't expect it to win it, but it did. It's sluiced up, heavy ground, Doncaster. It's like a bog in the Haydock as well. Anyway, it's not that, but this. It's a front runner, as I was saying, Le Milos, so that should suit if Harry doesn't, the Skeletons, they like to bounce them out in front. If Harry doesn't do a Harry on it and plough it into the fence. But I saw it as well that it was entered in a 250,000 race at the end of November, so they must think a bit of it to do that. So at 5 to 1 there, you could take the safe option and play it each way, or even at 9 to 2. Or you could put it in. We can double them up or something. But anyway, there's one more that I sort of like, and there's money for. I see it's in the 8 o'clock. at Dundalk. No, 8 o'clock at Kempton. First Folio for James Ferguson. This was 13-2 with William Hill earlier. I put a few quid on it each way, and it's into 7-2 with him. I see now 5-1 with Bet365. It's a 4-year-old out of Dark Angel. 3 for 12 lifetime. Top weight rated 102. One run over the track, and that was third to Mutafaig. We were on at Mutafaig that night, and it ran on well. This is an 80,000 pot. There's 41,232 quid to the winner. So the handbrakes will be in the off position, I would imagine, for all of them. There's a bigger field here than the last time. So it's drawn wide, so it'll have to tuck in earlier. Change the jockey as well, I see. You'll need luck and running, but another way, each way bet there probably at 5-1, just to be safe. That's in the 8 o'clock at Kempton First Folio. And then, what about Fundalk? Patrick Hickey would be very disappointed if we didn't put up something for Fundalk tomorrow night. It's a day meeting actually. The 5:15 is the mile 2. There's a horse there, number 3, Virtual Hug. We could do with one of those now and again for Conor O'Dwyer. It's a 4-year-old out of Borratino. It started off handicapping off 74 and now it's 59, so it's dropped £15 in the ratings. It was a good third in a maiden at the track last January, and it went off favourite for a nursery 2 years ago. It was rated 107 over hurls, but you see the ground is too soft for this time of the year for that horse. It needs good to firm, I'm convinced. That's why they're bringing it back there. And the son, Charlie O'Dwyer, takes off 7, so it'll be running at 52 tomorrow night. It's, as you can see there, it's 10-1 across the board, and it's only 5-1 with 365. I had a few pound on it there a while ago each way. They're paying 4 places. So there's the 4 for tomorrow. There's one thing I want to ask as well, is ask Christina Davis for her, she follows the comments as well fairly closely, and will she pick some person out of the comments this month for the $100, and that they can nominate a charity? She nominated Sunflower for the last 2 months, and they got 100 each, and the jockeys in Ireland got 50 and the English jockeys got 50. So I'll be doing that as well with the jockeys for the Irish Jockeys Fund this month. The money, I think, comes on the 22nd or 23rd of the month. So you don't have to do it today or tomorrow, Christina's. Think about it if you want. And if you don't want to do it, it'll be fine. I just thought maybe that you might do it, because I've picked a few lately for different things. So just to spread it around, delegate the jobs. Anyway, that's me done and dusted. Bash the bookies. Over and out.